So just do the,
Okay.
we are live, we're live.
Yes, we're live and recording. Hello, everybody. Good night. So how are you, my great host, Leo Shea?
Very good, very excited. And I'm not even going to spend much time. I want you to introduce the man himself. Everybody has been waiting for news, so let's hear it.
Now, the news will be between the end of the presentation and the career plan. So we'll be in middle so we can reach as much people as we can, all right? So, but now he's going to greet everybody.
Okay.
Olá, Adrian, boa noite. Tens o teu microfone aberto?
Olá, boa noite a todos. Muito obrigado.
Olá.
Muito obrigado, Lee. Muito obrigado para todas as pessoas que nos estão a ouvir na sala e no Facebook Live. Muito obrigado a todos por estarem presentes.
Okay, Adrian Jacuzzi saying good night to all of you, wherever you are, and welcome to this webinar. It's a pleasure for him to be here once more with us. And so let's get the show on the road, Lee.
All right.
Muito bem, Armando. Aqui estou para acompanhar uma vossa apresentação e no transcurso da apresentação estarei aqui para qualquer eventualidade e qualquer informação, ok?
Okay, so he said he will be around, so anytime we need and every time we call him, he will be with us again. So I just set up that we're going to do between the presentation and the career plan. So we stop that and then Adrian will talk. All right?
Muito
So
obrigado e desfrutem da apresentação destes dois grandes líderes monstros dentro do network marketing.
Obrigado, Adrian. So he said, stay tuned and be around and listen to this presentation made by these two big monsters of presentations and webinars like Leo Shea and myself. All right, let's do it.
All right, we'll see you shortly, Mr. Adrian. Everybody's excited. Okay, just let me know, Armando, when you can see.
It's coming, yes. Very good. Now it's just widescreen. All right, so we're on.
Okay, welcome everybody. Again, those just joining us now, we are in attendance with our CEO, but firstly, we are going to go through partial of the presentation about Mize Network and hopefully hear from our CEO very shortly. So Mize Network, everybody, we like to say we like to maximize ourselves for the future. So first thing we're going to talk about very briefly, which is very important, is what are cryptocurrencies? Well, as you all know by now, cryptocurrencies are new and they are decentralized digital active assets that are not controlled, currencies that are not controlled by any government or institution. This is why a lot of people are getting into the trend of cryptocurrency right now, because of the main features. The speed of delivery. Finally, everybody, I can do business with you anywhere around the world, very fast, very secure, and I don't have to attach my identity, and it is anonymous. And this is all possible to the technology that came out 2008, 2009, which was launched, was the blockchain. So the way to create and enable the use of these cryptocurrencies are through a process called mining. So when and how did it all start? Well, in 2008, somebody or some organization, we're not quite sure, by the name of Satoshi Nakamoto, created the foundations of what we know now as Bitcoin, thus originating an authentic revolution in the means of payments, creating the industry as we know it today of digital currencies and cryptocurrencies. So let's discuss what is a blockchain. Well, it is a distributed ledger which registers information, blocks, interlaces them to facilitate the retrieval of information and verification that has not been changed. The blocks of information are linked by means of hash pointers that connect the current block with a previous block, and so on until the block genesis is reached. Now look at the diagram, everybody. How does a blockchain work? Well, simply peer A wants to send money to peer B. The transaction is represented in the network as a block, hence a block and a chain. The block is transmitted to all parts of the network for everybody to verify. Those in the network approve that the transaction is real, it's happening, it's valid. The block then can be added to a chain, which provides an indelible and transparent record of transactions. And then peer B, from A to B, the transaction will happen and be recorded on the blockchain. So the most common transformation of payment methods we're using today is obviously bank to bank. But the problem with bank to bank, it's slow. There's problems with it. They don't work on weekends, and it's still expensive. The other way is we can go through the bad guys, the intermediaries that really cost a lot of money, and that is through PayPal, Visa, and MasterCard. But there's a new way. It is peer-to-peer, from computer to computer, or network to network, as shall we say, phone to computer, computer to phone, phone to phone. So it's a change of structure. Everybody is used to the centralized model, but the centralized model is kind of outdated now. It's done its time, but there's so many flaws with a centralized model because there is always going to be a central point of failure. And as I say, most webinars, we've seen it time and time again. We've seen post offices get hacked. We've seen data centers like Equifax, Experian get hacked, Tagger, you know, all the big data centers get hacked over and over. And there's so much security that has to be, you know, involved with it and advanced with it. But now we've got the distributed network, and it's very, very difficult to hack or find a central point on a distributed network, almost impossible. And that is the model that everybody will be using for the future. So let's talk about the Bitcoin history. Now, most of us missed this wave, okay? And the reason we missed it, everybody, and this is an important part, is we didn't have the information and we didn't have the education. Because if we had it back in 2009, there wouldn't be one single person here that wasn't mining Bitcoin at 3 cents, okay? Now look at the timeline. 2009, 3 cents. 2010, 50. 2011 goes up to $10. 2012 stays at $10. But look at 2013 as adoption and education and information starts to get passed. Goes up to $600. And then look at 2014 and 15, stays around just below $400. 2016, we see another increase to 1,000. And then the magic happened in 2017, late 2017, where Bitcoin went up to $19,000. You didn't have the information, okay, and you did not have the education back then. But now you come to these webinars, now you come to these workshops. Mize Network is preparing you for the next growth of cryptocurrency. So you need to ask yourself, you have the information, you have the education, what are you going to do with it? So what's going to happen in the future then? Well, if there's a limited supply of Bitcoins, and we're talking about 21 million that can never be possible, and the demand is higher than the supply, then obviously it's going to have growing value. Now is the time. Now you have all this education. Now is the time to understand that price most likely will increase with demand, and you should find a way to be collecting cryptocurrency or joining a way to be earning it daily. So here's some predictions from some pretty well-known names. Tom Lee from Fundstrat says that Bitcoin price might hit $25,000 by the end of 2018. John Pfeffer says $75,000 by the end of 2018. And we're talking Tim Draper, very well known, $250,000, $250,000 by 2022. And John McAfee says could be $1 million by the end of 2020. But the point here is, even if they're close, it's going to be a fantastic time for the adopters finding a way to obtain their Bitcoin today. So some of the reasons why having cryptocurrencies is important, well, we just spoke about it, increasing value. It is tax-free. No more dreaded paperwork, everybody, when you're trying to send money. There's not many additional charges. It's very low. It's starting to get global acceptance, okay? Back in 2009, if you had some Bitcoin, it wasn't many people that would be taking it. But now the merchants are coming on, banking institutions, hedge fund managers, they're all starting to globally accept cryptocurrency. The great thing here is without intermediaries, finally, we don't have to have the middleman charging us. Instant access, proof of crisis, it's open to everybody. It is the time, it is the ideal time before mass adoption happens. It is 100% secure. It is pretty much impossible to hack a blockchain. And, you know, now we've got tech support, and we've got developer support, and we've got knowledgeable people for worldwide support. So, what I want to spend a couple of minutes on is what we feel is going to be the mega boom in the next couple of years, and that is the STOs. Now, everybody's heard of the ICOs back in 2017, 2018. It was the wild, wild west out there in the cryptocurrency land, and everybody and anybody was coming up with an ICO, which was basically an unregulated way for crowdfunding, and look what happened. It didn't go very well. Some of those cryptocurrencies didn't get off the ground. The developers did nothing, and everybody lost a lot of money. And the ones that are doing something haven't really, done very well, and that's represented on CoinMarketCap with the low price. So, what is an STO? It's an acronym for Security Token Offering. It's an offer of a security token. It is a form of digital collection of resources without the risk of fraud. And the way you can say the risk of fraud is, we just spoke about the ICOs. Nobody really had anything backing these ICOs. It was just a crowdfunding way. People were just developing white papers and sending it out, and everybody was just putting in loads of money because that was the trend at the time. Well, we can tell you the security tokens is going to be the trend now. But now security tokens is backed by tangible and negotiable assets, such as profits or shares of a company, which gives a certificate of ownership to its bearer. In addition, the security token offering must necessarily be approved by regulatory bodies. So now it's almost getting calmed down. Now there's some regulation coming in. And some people think it's a bad thing, but I think it's a fantastic thing, because if you want the market caps to hit the $1 trillion market that everybody is yearning for, everybody's waiting for it, you need to get the institutional money in. You need to give something tangible, negotiable, and, without risk of fraud. And that is the way to do it. And if you've been with Mize Network for a while now, you will see now that we are preparing you for the future of cryptocurrencies and the next stage. Okay, this is a slide that I'm going to play. What you're going to see here is from 2014, this is a visual slide. You're going to see the emergence of security tokens. What I want you to notice on the top left right now, you see no money's kind of being invested into the security tokens, and no countries at the bottom left. But as I play this slide, just see how much adoption comes in throughout the years as people are getting the education and getting wiser to regulation and, what and how valuable security tokens are. So this is a visual slide. Just keep an eye on the top left-hand corner, and you will see 2014, just under $2 million comes in as we start. As we approach January, you see Europe and North America adopting. You see Ethereum there. Passing over to January, going into mid-2015, $40 million is now circulating into the tokens, and Middle East arrives. North America arrives. Now we're getting into early 2016, crossing $240 million, should I say. And here comes Oceania. Look at 2017. Now look, Now look at the world starting to adopt this. This is an absolutely amazing slide of what we can see coming into 2018. Now look at the money. I can't even say that money. On the top left, and look at the countries around the world starting to get involved with security tokens. So I ask you, if that's what's happened in the last 4 years, and there's only about 1% of the world that is educated and getting involved with this, without the big institutional money, what is going to happen in 2019 and 2020 and the next 4 years from there on? Wouldn't you like to be a part of this and be the early adopters? How can you get cryptocurrencies? Well, two main ways I like to say. The first main way is, of course, you will sign up with an exchange and you will convert your fiat currency and go ahead and buy the cryptocurrencies off the exchange. Another way to get cryptocurrencies is through a process called mining and staking. There is other ways to get cryptocurrency, but that is the two main common ones. But we're going to talk mainly about not buying it directly and another form of obtaining your cryptocurrency. So let's talk quickly about Mize Network. We're an international company. Our headquarters is in Sevilla, Spain. We are proud to be innovative and bring technological products with cryptocurrency and blockchain as the focus. We're going to provide training and education. And if you do the education and pass the courses, you'll be proud to be holding a certificate from several universities and certified. It is a passive income opportunity. We are legal and we have financial security. We have many, many strategic partners. I know that Adrian and Carlos and Karina and the team probably get so many requests daily about Mize Network, and I'm sure in our journey together, some of them will be approved and we will get to be working side by side with some very, very big companies. And if you decide Mize is your home and you work with Mize, then Mize will reward you handsomely with awards and provide you with international travel. So, as we said, we're a company that develops revolutionary and technological products. You will soon see that, everybody, with the new website that is coming. You will see straight away that we are definitely revolutionary. And as you know, we've got offices in Seville and Georgia. So what I'm going to do now is talk about Power Nodes, a very, very important product that was provided to us, our first product for the mainstream of Mize Network. And it is an introduction. That's what I like to say now. If you are involved with the Power Nodes, then you are starting to understand why how powerful Power Nodes is. It's a unique product. It is a new mining standard that is unique to Mize Network. So the most relevant mining that you are aware of in the last few years is the traditional proof of work mining. You buy a contract with a company, you'll be assigned hash power, and you'll be enjoying getting Bitcoins. So up until recently, the most common method of mining has been the proof of work mining. Proof of work requires using specialized software and machines to solve mathematical problems to verify the transactions. And as a result, for you or the miners, you will be rewarded new coins. And that is known typically as the proof of work, okay? A lot of companies out there now are struggling in the world and closing down, but Mize Network is growing. And why are we growing and big companies are going down? That's because of Power Nodes, because we incorporate something else. We incorporate mining and staking, known as proof of stake. Proof of stake mining has made it possible to do away with the use of specialized software and machines to verify these mathematical problems. And instead, the reward of coins is based on the number of accumulated coins or tokens held by the miner. Simply, everybody, proof of work is you are taking Bitcoins out of the system, and proof of stake, you are obtaining or participating with your tokens, and you are staking and getting a reward. Mize Network does both in a fantastic product, Power Nodes. So Power Nodes, we like to say it's a mining, the product we like to say is a mining club that offer the opportunity for everyone to efficiently and comfortably get into the crypto mining sector that otherwise would be inaccessible. 2 or 3 years ago, it was really difficult to get into mining because you had to have a lot of money, or you had to own the software, you had to put it all together, and you had to put electricity and you had to cool it down in it, and it was just expensive. And a lot of people could not get in it. Mize Network thought about that. It thought about we should have it effective for everybody. So it was focused on offering the best form of investment and in performance of cryptocurrencies by using the most advanced technology and systems. So what I'm going to quickly play now, everybody, I appreciate that it is in Spanish, but the English version is on our website, on YouTube channel. Go to YouTube channel, put in Mize Network, and you will find several different languages of the video. But what Carlos Garridos is saying here is that he's in China, he's real, the mines are real, this is where Power Nodes has its contracts, this is where the deal is made, and it's a pleasure to have his dream finally happen, and he will show you the mines. And I want to play that video quickly for you now.
Hola, estimados amigos de Mize Network. Me encuentro aquí en China, una de las granjas de minería más grandes de toda China, con nuestros compañeros. Para mí esto es un sueño hecho realidad después de tantos años relacionado con el mundo del Bitcoin. Hoy nos encontramos aquí en esta inmensa granja de minería china, con la cual vamos a establecer un acuerdo de colaboración, gracias a nuestros compañeros también y a las muchas personas que han intervenido para poder llevar a cabo este acuerdo. Simplemente yo quiero dejar un testimonio gráfico de lo que ya comenté en la última reunión del día 1 de mayo, donde vamos a trabajar duramente para conseguir los mejores productos y los mejores acuerdos para toda nuestra estructura de trabajo. Entonces, simplemente dejaros el testimonio de que estamos aquí, estamos en las minas, son reales, tenemos un acuerdo con ellos y vamos a poder hacer grandes cosas juntos. Entonces, desde aquí os mando un gran saludo y también con nuestros compañeros. Gracias por todo. Okay, come with me. These are our mining machines. For you.
All right, that is Carlos Garridos, one of the experts in Europe, if not one of the main big experts, and his team here in China, in the mines. And there you see the operation. Not many companies will show the operation. They have it on paper, but not many people will show it. And I don't know any other company that I've seen somebody at a China mine. So that is absolutely amazing. So what is our business model? Well, the Power Node service is based on an ERC20 token. Each token that you hold represents a portion of the product generated by the mining centers in the Power Nodes mining club. And the maximum amount of tokens issued is going to be 170 million. Once 170 million participation tokens are sold, no one else is going to enjoy the daily benefits of earning cryptocurrency Bitcoin. Now, if you remember the few slides earlier, if you remember some of those predictions of the price where it could go in end of 2018, 2020, and 2022, you need to ask yourself, is it a good time and is it very smart now to be participating with something affordable where it's going to generate me Bitcoins for the future? So what are the advantages of mining with power nodes? Is the greatest one is the low entry cost. Now everybody can get involved. Daily payments. Mize Network is extremely proud of the daily payments that it provides. It's transparent because it's a token, an ERC20 token. And not only will Mize Network pay you daily forever on your participation, but it gives you the option for maximization of long-term yields. Soon, you're going to have the ability to make a choice. Collect your cryptocurrency every day, great. But if you want to compound every day, that is an option as well. We like to say this is a savings plan. Now, if you put 100 euros, which is the price of a power node, 100 euros of Bitcoin, or about $117. If you leave 100 euros in your bank for 1 year, the chances are the interest on that is going to be around about 8 cents if you're lucky. But looking at the predictions, looking at the slide earlier with the adoption of cryptocurrency and the security tokens, high chances are your 100 euros is going to be earning way more than what a bank is going to earn just by leaving it in there. So how does it work? Well, the good news, everybody, is it's very simple. You decide how many power nodes you want to participate in, how many tokens you would like to hold. The company does everything for you. You know the mines are real. You've seen Carlos there. Acquire your tokens, sit back and enjoy the future. Just know we're doing mining and proof of stake, and you will receive your payments after 30 days. Now, at the very bottom there, I don't know if you can see the slide, but it does say 30 days after acquisition of the tokens. Why is it going to be 30 days, Lee? Why don't we get paid instantly? Because all of those companies paying you instantly, you have to ask yourself, where does the money come from? How can you put some money in and it's generating the next day? High chances are someone else is paying you. This is a real business, everybody. There is a setup time. There is things that have to happen to make sure everything is legal, everything is working, the hash power is assigned to you, etc., etc. That is why it takes 30 days and it is a real business. Okay, that comes and I conclude to the first part. So I'm just going to stop sharing and hand over to my great co-host, Mr. Armando.
Hello, Lee. First of all, thank you very much for sharing all of this. It's amazing what we have right now. It's once you understand this absolutely great product like Power Nodes that gives you, in fact, the opportunity to join, to participate in this mining industry, and besides that, to earn Bitcoin every single day. So that is, in fact, the main feature of this product is to give you, instead of you buying to get into this world, into the crypto world, this product is giving you Bitcoin daily for a lifetime. So once you get to understand this, you will see the real value of this product and of this company. And this company is preparing you, in fact, like Lee, you said it on your live yesterday, and so well, that in fact, Mize Network is preparing us for the big tsunami to come. So everything has a track. And right now, Mize Network is preparing you to get involved and to get to know how everything works. But without further time, let me introduce you to the man responsible for all of this. The man behind our CEO is from Argentina, but he lives in Portugal, where I am, for 19 years now. And I would like to call him for him to say some things to all of you. So, olá, Adrian, boa noite.
Olá, boa noite.
Mais uma vez.
Mais uma vez, boa noite a todos. Muito obrigado. Y aquí estamos desde Portugal para comunicar y presenciar as conferências que vocês que nós estamos a fazer. Realmente estou seguindo também aqui no Facebook Live e estamos de parabéns por a quantidade de visualizações que tem nossas apresentações em direto.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say good night to all of you and welcome and thank you for being there. And he's saying that for him it's a pleasure to join us, and he's following us, listen to the presentation as long as he can. And right now he's not very well. This is me saying he's a little bit sick, so he's home. But obviously he wants to tell you, talk to you about Mize Network himself. So stick around. The man is going to speak. Sim, Adrián, continúa.
Muito bem. Básicamente, que dentro de 11 días vamos a cumplir nuestro primer año.
Okay, in 12 days, in about 12 days, we're going to accomplish our first anniversary. So Mize Network will be celebrating its first year on the 23rd of November.
Normalmente muchas pessoas hacen comparações com a maioria de empresas que estão no mercado e que vêm velozmente, fazem uma passagem muito rápida pelo mercado e depois ficam muitas pessoas atrapalhadas para que não sabem muito bem o que aconteceu.
Okay, Mize Network is getting over a barrier that so many companies they come, they be in the market, but most of them don't accomplish the first year because they just vanish or disappear. But Mize Network is here. We're going to do the first year, going to celebrate the first year, and we are here right now.
Quiero decir con esto que o primeiro ano é o mais difícil de todos e foi e está sendo ultrapassado com muita força e muita criatividade, digamos assim.
Okay, we are celebrating the first year, and the first year is gone. But this first year for Mize Network it was a lot of work. It was difficult. It was hard because we had a lot of things to implement it and to create it. So there was a lot of creation during this first year.
¿Y por qué estou a dizer esto? Porque foi o ano para sentar as bases e meter em prática tudo aquilo que temos prometido.
So this was the time needed to create the basis and to fulfill all the promise that Mize Network has been done.
Programar as datas específicas para que surjan aqueles projetos e aqueles produtos é muito difícil quando se trata de programação e aún mais com a grandíssima tecnologia que nós estamos implementando.
It's very hard to sometimes set up a date because when we are talking about programming, it's not very easy. Besides that, our program it's absolutely new. No one ever done this before, and so our platform is with a new breed technology developed by us. And so giving a specific date when we're talking about programming is not easy. But then when we're talking about a new type of programming, it's even harder.
La mayoría de las pessoas no tem a paciência necessária para aguardar o momento específico que cada companhia tem, deixando-se iludir por grandes benefícios que outras companhias têm ou comunicam.
Yes, in fact, normally people don't have enough patience to wait for something serious. So in the meantime, what happened is people are being appealed by other companies that they promise the world, but in fact, we know that most of them will not. So in fact, Mize Network has a different track and a different way to do it.
Simplemente para decir que nos hemos demorado algún tempiño a más en implementar nuestra plataforma, en lanzar algunos productos porque dependemos de la plataforma, mas está siendo una realidad que única a nivel mundial dentro del mundo del network marketing y no solo.
So we've taken, yes, and he's sorry for that, but they know that they've taken a little bit more time than expected. But in fact, what they are doing is really justified. So we have really a new platform to come that is going to be absolutely amazing. And no other, it's a unique technology that no other LMM company in the world will ever have this because it's exclusive.
¿Cuál es la boa noticia de todo esto? ¿Cuál es la boa noticia?
Deixa-me dizer esta frase boa. What is the great news right now? What is it?
Es que las personas que se han sacrificado y han tenido a paciencia de mantenerse fuerte en este proyecto hasta ahora.
So the great news is all of those who did believe in Mize and they stick it here and they wait patiently for the things to happen.
Vão ser os que realmente vão mudar sua vida, sua estabilidade e sua liberdade financeira.
Those who've been waiting will really change their lives, change the way they live, and change their financial life too.
Aqueles que são mais impacientes ou que de alguma maneira diversificam e que fazem muito bem seus investimentos, mas de alguma maneira perdem sua credibilidade porque as apostas não são certas, aqui estaremos nós também de braços abertos porque essa é a boa notícia, é que estamos disponíveis, abertos para todo mundo. Um pouquinho mais cedo ou um pouquinho mais tarde para alguns.
Okay, so for those who have no patience to wait and going to other systems, to other companies, in fact, we are not sad with this. We regret it, but we are not sad. And the reason is because they will come and everybody will see that the Mize Network is going to fulfill and is going to deliver. And so it's not easy to do all of this, but anyway, Mize Network doors will be always open for those who want to rejoin, let's say this way, with us.
Armando, eu penso que falta uma partezinha ainda da apresentação, mas talvez pode ficar para outro dia e utilizamos este momento aqui para falarmos de algumas coisas. O que tu achas?
Muito bem, para mim tudo bem. Deixa-me só perguntar ao Lee. Okay, guys, Lee specifically, Adrian is proposing, now what we're missing is the compensation plan and the career plan. But his suggestion, Adrian's suggestion, to keep going, and he wants to keep talking. So we skip the compensation plan and career plan, and he wants to talk.
More than happy. Let's hear the CEO.
Let's hear it, of course. Ok, vamos embora, vamos para a frente que atrás vem gente.
Penso que o plano de compensação e tudo o resto se vem falando todas as semanas, inclusive está gravado também nas outras apresentações.
Okay, so for those of you who are waiting for the compensation plan and the career plan, there's nothing to worry because it's public. You have other recordings on Mize Live and also on YouTube, and so you can see the career plan anytime. But he wants to talk to you right now, live.
Primero y principal, Armando, estamos en un mundo totalmente desinformado.
First, he wants to say that we are, in fact, in an unformed world. So there is no much information in this world.
Hoy, en este momento, estamos en una boa altura para comenzar a que las personas puedan informarse, no solo a través do do CEO e da empresa, sino através dos grandes líderes que Mize Network tem a nível mundial, de aquilo que nós estamos fazendo e que vai ir acontecendo com Mize Network.
This is the moment for you, Mize, to get to know, to get informed about everything. Not only from the CEO, not only from the top headquarters, but from the leaders near you. So get that information directly.
Como vocês todos sabem, nós temos um produto que se llama Power Notes, que nasce, as criptomoedas nascem através da mineração.
Okay, all of you know that we have our first product that is Power Notes, and from there, basically, it's from there that new crypto coins are born.
Se vocês se lembram, participamos de muitas conferências porque éramos questionados, muito questionados com nosso produto.
If you remember, if you are already with us for some time, you will remember that in this webinars we were very questioned many times about if this is real, if this is what is going to happen.
Que foi acontecendo depois ao longo de 6 meses praticamente?
What happened during all these 6 months?
Começamos a ter a informação não só daquilo que hemos criado nós como produto, sino o que acontece também em outros projetos, em outras empresas de mineração.
So what happened during these 6 months is you not only get information about our product, but you also get to listen what happened in this world, in the mining world, all around the world, and in other companies similar in this market.
Não gosto de falar dos outros, gosto de falar muito de nós, mas para ter a informação global é necessário falar de tudo.
We don't like to talk about other companies or other persons, but the fact is, to have information, we have to talk about everything.
Que foi acontecendo com nosso produto e que vai acontecer com o Power Notes?
So what's been happening with our product and what's going to happen with Power Notes?
Acontece que para a maioria das pessoas que não percebem muito esta informação realmente do que é a mineração e das criptomoedas, pensavam que nós pagávamos pouco.
For those who don't understand what is in fact inside real mining, everybody thought that Power Notes was paying low.
Inclusive fazem comparações com empresas que pagam muito, mas que depois de 3, 5, 6 meses depois desaparecem.
In fact, so many people make comparisons to other companies, but in fact, the other ones in 3, 4, 5, 6 months disappear or stop paying.
Obviamente que sí, con ese tipo de empresas pagamos poco, mas nos estamos construyendo un proyecto a largo plazo y no para desaparecer como las otras.
In fact, those companies who disappear very early, in fact, during the time they are operating, they pay higher profits. Yes, it is true, but the fact is they disappear.
Agora, comparando com aquelas verdadeiras empresas de mineração, nos apercebemos que Mize Network paga 5, 10 e 15 vezes mais de aqueles que hoje se conseguem manter no mercado.
Comparing Mize Network and Power Nodes with other real mining companies, we have this statement. We are paying 10, 15, 20 times more than a real mining company similar to us.
Y eso es una realidad, no es o Adrian que está a inventar.
And that's true. It's not Adrian because Adrian is saying. It is the real truth.
Todos sabemos que a mineração Proof of Work hoje não é muito rentável. É es poco rentable.
Everybody knows, if you know about this world, mining with POW, with proof of work, it's not very profitable these days. These days, it is not very profitable.
Y qué bon que nossa engenharia empresarial e financeira nos levou a ter três tipos de mineração. Proof of Work, que não é muito rentável, Proof of Stake, que é medianamente rentável, e que os masternodos hoje está de moda e é um pouco mais rentável.
So good that we think about this previously, and that's why we created a new standard mining, because in fact we are using the proof of work that it's not very profitable these days. Then we have a medium profit with POS, the proof of stake, but in fact the big difference is with masternodes. So in fact masternodes, but all combined, give us the results that we have.
Isso nos deixa muito satisfeito e realmente aprova aquilo que tanto hemos dito, que estamos no caminho certo.
So that really give us joy, because in fact proves that what we've been saying for quite a long time, it's proven that is real.
Mas como Mize Network é uma empresa que comercializa produtos e serviços dentro do mundo das criptomoedas e a tecnologia blockchain,
but because Mize Network is a company, a high-tech company that develops products and it's inside the crypto space,
que ainda não estamos à vista do mundo dessa verdadeira empresa que nós falamos,
and yet the world doesn't look at us that way, the way we talk about Mize Network.
Mas estamos fazendo o caminho já de ano, consolidando tudo para introduzir tanto aquilo que nós realmente temos nas nossas mãos, que é totalmente potente.
And yet we are working for all year to fulfill our promises, to accomplish all the ecosystem and to keep growing.
Y está llegando un momento, a un ano de vida, que nós estamos já introducindo esa alta tecnología que nós hemos diseñado y programado.
And so after 1 year, in fact, we are just a few moments away from taking out this big technology that we developed and created.
Para ser pioneiros en varios productos que estaremos varios pasos na frente, porque o conhecimento, graças a Carlos Garrido, que para introducir estes produtos innovadores vão a criar um momentum da Mize Network.
So we're getting to a point that by creating this, all of these new products, now is the time to accomplish the tasks. And thank God that Carlos Garrido created this, and this will make all the difference.
Quero que vocês tenham todos em conta que a maioria, o 99% das empresas vão de mais para menos. De mais para menos. Vou voltar a repetir. De mais para menos até o momento em que desaparecem.
Okay, he wants to say that 99% of the companies, LMM companies in this space, they will go from top to bottom. Every single day, they will go from the top to bottom.
Nós, ao contrário disso, vamos de menos para mais. De menos para mais. E vou voltar a repetir. De menos para mais.
Okay, and Mize Network will go from bottom to the top. And he said it, I'm going to say 3 times. From bottom to the top, and once more. From the bottom to the top.
Obviamente que aqueles impacientes não vão perceber nosso modelo de negócio. Até que talvez tenham que tocar o fundo do poço para perceber.
Many will not understand what we are doing. The static ones won't believe us. but maybe they have to fall down to realize that Mize Network is the place to be.
Por eso, de alguna manera, todo aquello que está acontecendo nos leva simplesmente a posicionarnos, a hacernos más fuertes, a planejar muito melhor as coisas, porque en este primer año hemos aprendido extremadamente muito a cómo liderar una empresa, que el primer año no es nada fácil.
So the first year is not always easy, and we've been through, and were able to create and develop all of this. So in fact, from there on, everything will be easier and much better.
Hoy en día, a primeira empresa que comienza a falar de productos Security Token Offering somos nós, a Mize Network, y tem una serie de tokens totalmente garantizados, regulados, que entrarán en un mercado y que elevarán aún más la credibilidad de Mize Network.
So the first LMM company in the world to put it out a special product like the STOs, the security token offers, and Mize Network will be ahead of all of this, and we have very high standard tokens to deliver to give it to you.
En este momento está aconteciendo en una otra sala de Zoom una formación exclusiva de Carlos Garrido en español para a língua hispana para falar dos Security Token Offering.
Right now, at this moment, in another Zoom room, Carlos Garrido is giving a training and to special leaders about the crypto space and about this special trend, this new trend that is the security token offers, that is tokens with backed assets.
É a segunda formação que ele está a fazer hoje. A segunda-feira passada foi a primeira, e vamos a convidar, eu próprio vou convidar para a próxima quarta-feira fazer uma apresentação especial que seja únicamente de Carlos para transmitir toda essa sabedoria dentro desse mundo para que as pessoas se posicionem daquilo que temos, que estamos fazendo para ter algo grandioso.
Okay, so is the second workshop that he's doing about these STOs and this new trend, and is promising here that next Wednesday on this webinar is going to invite Carlos personally to come here and give that knowledge to us. So Carlos Garrido next Wednesday will be here in this webinar to do a training about the STOs.
Hoy en día, a maior força que as pessoas têm para dar volta à situação, para criar esse mundo de oportunidades, é a formação e a informação.
So the best way for people to turn over and change their lives is to get knowledge and information.
Humanamente para mí y para los líderes es imposible comunicar con tantísimas pessoas para pasar información o dar formación.
So for him personally and to all the leaders, because there is so many people, it's very hard to personalize information and to pass through directly.
Por eso vamos a comenzar con estas pequeñas formaciones e inclusive un nuevo back-office nos ayudará na organización y a estruturación de esas formaciones para que...
From there on, we'll have trainings about all of this. And so the new back office, the new platform to come will be ready to schedule all of this to all of you.
Como a maioria de nós não tivemos a oportunidade de comprar o Bitcoin a céntimos de euros o de dólares y hoy en día está a 6.000 y tal dólares, entonces a través de nuestros security tokens vamos a tener oportunidad de pasar pelo mismo crecimiento que muchas o pocas personas tuvieron ese privilegio.
Okay, because all of us, we missed the born and the coming to the market of Bitcoin. So in fact, it was cents of dollar in that time, and we missed that opportunity. And so Mize Network will give you the same opportunity with the STOs. So in fact, Mize Network is giving you the opportunity to grab this because you didn't have the chance or the knowledge to take the same advantage when Bitcoin was born.
Y para finalizar, colocando eso en práctica, se abre un mundo de oportunidades de personas que não formam só do network marketing, que não formam só do mundo das formações universitárias, sino se abre um mundo tradicional empresarial de investidores, de instituições, inclusive financeiras, que vão vir a participar de nossos produtos, que são a Security Token Offering.
This is not something just for networkers. This is going to be different because this is not a product just for networkers, because it will be appeal to other companies, to other investors, to take a larger range of buyers of these new products to come. So it's a different reality. So it's going to be much wider in terms of commercial, not only to persons individually, but institutions or companies.
Y ahí vendrán los grandes beneficios para aquellas personas que hicieron el sacrificio de mantenerse, de acreditar, a paciencia, a perseverancia, todo aquello que algunas personas hoy en día tienen na Mize Network, serán aquellas que rápidamente mudarán o rumo de su vida financiera, porque todos, juntamente con la empresa, van a tener esa libertad que tanto todos estamos anhelando.
And those who've been patient all this long, from their own, will benefit and will have really grow his financial earnings and will benefit from this, because in fact we are ahead. And for those who stay, it will be very, very rewarding for those.
No sé si mi intervención serve para alguna cosa, mas é aquilo que me nace do coração, de maneira sincera, de maneira transparente. Para isso trabalhamos todos os dias. Hoje, um pouquinho assim doente, mas aqui ao pé do canhão, como se costuma dizer, porque sabemos perfeitamente que falta muito pouco para essa viravolta de crescimento exponencial.
So in fact, this is going to be special times, and is working very hard. The company, the staff is working very hard. Himself right now is very sick, but even so, is working and is here with us. And so what is coming is going to be the big difference in our life. The big difference in our lives.
Y esto lo digo con toda humildad. Há muitas pessoas, talvez aqui na sala, há muitas pessoas no projeto que não acreditam, mas o tempo é aquele que determina todas nossas ações, nossa realidade, nossa credibilidade. Portanto, aqui estaremos não só hoje, sino amanhã e também neste projeto de vida que tanto falamos.
So many people didn't believe us. Even many that are watching this don't believe in Mize. But the fact is, now they start to believe, and many more will believe it, because Mize is going to deliver, and you will see the difference. The difference, Mize is here to make that difference.
Muito bem, simplesmente para finalizar, quero lhe dizer que hoy en día, aqueles projetos de mineração que estão aí também espalhados pelo mundo, se estão percebendo do que está acontecendo na Mais Network, se estão percebendo do nosso produto Power Notes e estão vindo. ¿Por quê? Porque sabem a grandeza de produto que nós temos. E para ti que estás aí, aproveita esse andamento também, porque fará a diferença na tua vida.
Okay. So he's saying that because Mize Network is doing the difference, other companies and other big leaders from other mining companies are joining our project because they have seen the difference. And so for you that you are listening and so far not getting in, take your place because this will be the future. Join Mize Network and join the future because the future is here.
De minha parte, penso que é tudo por hoje. Vou fazer, organizar tudo para na próxima quarta-feira estar com Carlos e com vocês para uma apresentação específica de nossos novos produtos. E, em princípio, amanhã já comunicaremos a toda a liderança verificar nossa nova plataforma para que as pessoas possam aprender e transmitir a todos os seus contactos, que também vamos fazê-lo online para todo mundo, para que conheça a grandeza de plataforma que temos nas nossas mãos.
Okay, so for now, he's going to finish, but he wants to tell you that everybody will be informed, but first of all, the leadership. So the leadership will start to have trainings on this new platform, and they will have trainings about the information, and then they will pass through to all of you. So they are working now with this schedule, and he's going to program Carlos Garrido to come to talk to us on Wednesday on this webinar.
De minha parte, agradecer a Armando, agradecer a Oli, agradecer a todas as pessoas que estão aqui no Zoom e a todos aqueles que estão a ouvir e vão ouvir em nosso Facebook Live.
Okay, first of all, he wants to thanks to me and Lee for doing this webinar, and thanks to all of you that have been watching, not only those who are seeing live, but those who are listening later on the records on Mize Live and also on YouTube.
Bye bye.
Ok. Não, depois no fim a gente chama-te outra vez. Ok.
Perdão?
Depois no fim a gente chama-te outra vez para fazer essa despedida, porque a gente agora também vai falar aqui um bocadinho.
Ok. Estou por aqui.
Ok. So he's saying goodbye for now, but I told him that he must come back to say goodbye at the end. So what did you think about Leo Shea, my friend?
Wow. Firstly, thank you very much, Adrian. We hope you get well soon, but there's not much I want to say on top of that. That was very impacting words that he was saying. Everybody that's tuning in, watching now or watching the recording, you can hear in his, not tonight, not in his voice, but the passion from his heart that's relaying from his voice and his eyes, that he absolutely is preparing everybody for this new wave of cryptocurrency. And the education is so important, everybody. You've seen it on the slides. You saw what happened in 2014. You saw the price of Bitcoin. This is another chance. You have a choice. You make your choice. You can stay, grow with us, or you can go to the other companies. But the door will always be open here in Mize Network. And the reason the door will always be open is because you will soon see, with the technology and the innovation that he's talking about, and when we listen to Carlos on Wednesday about the security tokens, wherever you look on social media, go anywhere, you are going to hear that word all over. Just be proud, everybody, that you are in Mize Network and pioneering this, and our company is going from the bottom to the top.
The top. Right. Those are the words that I retain also, because in fact, most of people didn't understand this project. Most of people thought, oh, it's just another company with a product of mining. In fact, that is just the beginning. So what is to come, there will be things coming all the time. So Mize Network is going to evaluate during times with new things, always on the trend, always giving us the best options. Because let's not forget this name, fixed and memorize this name, Carlos Garrido. It's one of the best. It's one of the best mentors, genius minds in this crypto space. And so because of that, because Carlos is one of the owners of this company, is the creator of all of this, we are ahead of all the others, because others have to look for information. Carlos already has it. When the others get to know, Carlos is already in. So that's the main difference with Mize Network. We'll be always a step ahead. And what's been gone so far, we had a platform that what we are trying to create is so ahead, is so evolutive, that we didn't have a platform that could get all the things that we want to integrate and to give you. That was the biggest problem. And so it took a longer time, because the TI department, the company decided, no, we can never implement these new products with the actual platform. So we have to start from the bottom. We have to create a new platform from scratch, and it must be a very special one, with a very special programming, with high technology, based on blockchain. It is the first platform based on blockchain. And so this is needed. Without this, Mize Network cannot integrate the products and the solutions we have it, because they are so ahead. There was no programming platform available on the market to receive this. So we have to create it from scratch, and you will see it. And with this platform, there's nothing we can do. Any kind of product based on crypto space and on programming, we can integrate it in this new platform. That is the big difference. Okay, it's taking longer than expected. Yes, we assume this, but the fact is, it's rewarding by the end. So the process, it's not very pleasant, of course not, but the result, I've seen the platform, you have seen the platform, Lee, also. So, and it's absolutely amazing. And so once we are preparing you to receive this, in fact, we are preparing your mind. We are trying to set your mind for this, because you will be amazing what will bring to the future Mize Network platform. It will be something that apparently it's just another platform, but the technology that is behind is so high standard. And besides that, the products that will be integrated there, it's going to be absolutely amazing. So what we have at the end of this year, we will have in a few days, in a few moments, we'll have a brand new platform, never ever created before. We'll have special, unique, and exclusive products based on STO, on security token offers. That means that every time you buy one of these tokens, you are acquiring a piece of a value behind it, an asset value. So in fact, this is the new generation. No more ICOs without any funding, without anything to support them. The future is Mize Network and these tokens, and we are going to be the first. There will be other companies following us, for sure. Other companies will have STOs also. But the fact is, we are the first, and we are preparing with this new platform. I can tell you other companies may come, but maybe they have to start from scratch all over, just like we did. So what's going to happen? We already are in when they will think to join. All right? So that is the big difference, and that is the main thing that Mize Network is giving it to you, is the opportunity to join the boat before the boat is leaving. All right? And the tsunami is coming, right, Lee?
It's coming. Right place. You're at the right place at the right time with the right trend. Just make a decision on your future with it. So we are 15 minutes past the hour. We didn't do the compensation plan, but there is plenty of material on the YouTube channel and on Mize Live in Facebook. And of course, the leaders, we apologize, but today was important, and we're always going to listen to our CEO. So from me, I'm finished, but if Adrian just wants to say good night, just let me know.
Ok. Adrián, estás aí? Queres agora fazer a despedida?
Muito bem. Mais uma vez, agradecerte a ti por essa fantástica intervenção e conhecimento, obviamente que ali também, e simplesmente para finalizar, depois da chuva sai o sol, depois do mau tempo sai o sol, portanto, em nosso projeto está saindo o sol, e um sol muito grande, um sol muito radiante para trazer-nos muita luz, muita alegria para esta segunda etapa, segunda fase de Mize Network, que é a principal de toda a vida de Mize Network.
So, first of all, he wants to thank all of you for being there. It thanks me and Lee for the fantastic presentation. That's his words. Thank you. And besides that, he wants to say that it is really what the future brings ahead is going to be very bright. He said that always after rain, always the sun comes shining. After the storm, always comes sunshine. And so the sun will shine brightly in the future of Mize Network. So this is what he wants to say. Ok, Adrián.
Pronto, muito obrigado. Esta semana, com a intervenção do Carlos e algumas novidades referentemente a tudo aquilo que temos prometido, le daremos su pontapé inicial a esta segunda etapa.
Okay, so on Wednesday, when Carlos will come talk to us, they will give us some information, and this will be from there. It will be the kickstart of a new era with Mize Network.
Muito obrigado. Até quarta-feira. Convida a todas as pessoas que possam participar e descobrir e saber o conhecimento que é o principal para deixar de correr atrás do dinheiro. Convido a todos vocês para a próxima quarta-feira. Da minha parte, muito obrigado e até mais 2 dias.
Okay, he thanks all of you for being there, and now he's saying good night, goodbye, and he said don't miss on next Wednesday. Get some information, get some knowledge about all of this, invite your friends, invite everyone to join us to listen to the big information that Carlos Garrido is going to pass directly in this webinar on Wednesday. So by himself, thank you very much for being there. Ok, Adrián, muito obrigado a ti e desejo de grandes melhoras, que fiques bem e que força aí, precisamos de ti, ok? Obrigado.
Estaremos todas as apresentações intentaremos estar presente aqui para todos vocês, ok? É simplesmente termos essa organização a partir do back-office e aí teremos o tempo necessário para estar com todos vocês e com todas as pessoas.
So he said for him it's a pleasure to join us all the presentations here, all the webinars, but he said that including that, this new platform will manage his personal time And so the platform is so intelligent that he won't be missing these webinars because his agenda is in there, and the webinars are in the agenda of the platform. So everything will be set up. Can you see how much smart it is, this new platform? I'm excited to see all of this running.
Obrigado, até a próxima.
Obrigado, Adrian. Obrigado. Muito obrigado e as melhoras. Okay, guys.
Thank you very much.
Okay, obrigado, Adrian. Melhoras. Obrigado, boa noite. Okay, Lee, so we got good news, fantastic news. Carlos Garrido is going to join us on the webinars on Wednesday. So he's going to talk to us. He's going to give us some training, and it will be the first step for the launching of the platform. So please, guys, don't miss this on Wednesday at the same time, 7 p.m. London time. Join us. Bring all your teams, bring all your friends, bring everybody invited to listen to this, because it will be amazing. Everything we've been waiting for, it's coming. Now it's the time. All right? So what do you say, my host, Lee?
Well, I'm too excited because I know it's coming. It's almost there. So, of course, that's it, everybody. I want to thank Adrian Jacuzzi for giving us his valuable time today, and of course, my great co-host Armando. The 57 attendees that came, and we got up to 29 people on Facebook Live. We will see you Wednesday, 7 o'clock. Bring everybody. It's going to be a special one. So good night from me, and good night, all of you.
Thank you, Lee. Thank you so much for your great job, your great leadership. Thank you for doing this with me every week for 6 months now. So it's always a pleasure to do this for all of you. We are here committed, and we put our efforts to give you as much as we can. And so always count on us. We always be around. So thank you very much for being there. It was one more time a great pleasure to do this for you. And we'll see you next Wednesday with Carlos Garrido, the big brain behind all of this. So guys, thank you very much. See you on Wednesday.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.